Isn't that a nice song? Thank you. This next one was written by Leonard Bernstein, whose 100th birthday was last year. There was celebrations everywhere honoring this great icon who wrote in every style you can imagine, classical style jazz, wrote for Broadway, and conducted and did all that serious music as well. This is from a show that he wrote called On the Town. No, Wonderful, Wonderful Town. On the Town, Wonderful Town. One or the other. And the second song it goes into is a song written by Jerome Kern and Herbert Reynolds. That's not exactly a household name, but they wrote this song back in 1914. So it goes back a long time. So I put these two together. I hope you like it. I used to think it might be fun to be anyone else but me. I thought that it would be a nice surprise to wake up as a couple of other guys. But now that I found you, I've changed my point of view. And now I wouldn't give a dime to be anyone else but me. What a day. Fortune smiled and came my way, bringing love I never thought I'd see. I'm so lucky to be me. What a night. Suddenly you came in sight, looking just the way I hoped you'd be. I'm so lucky to be me. I am simply thunderstruck at this change in my luck. Knew at once I wanted you. I never dreamed you'd want me to. I'm so proud you chose me from all the crowd. There's no other guy I'd rather be. I could laugh out loud. I'm so lucky to be me. But when I told them how beautiful you are, they didn't believe me. They didn't believe me. Your lips, your eyes, your cheeks, your hair are in a class beyond compare. You're the loveliest girl that I could see. And when I tell them, and I'm certainly gonna tell them, that I'm the man whose wife one day you'll be, they'll never believe me. They'll never believe me, that from this great big world you've chosen me. Thunderstruck at this change in my luck. Knew at once I wanted you. Never dreamed you'd want me to. I'm so proud you chose me from all the crowd. There's no other guy I'd rather be. I could laugh out loud. I'm so lucky to be me. Lucky to be me. Lucky to be me. Thank you very much. Thank you. One of my favorite songwriters is Hoagy Carmichael. He wrote so many great songs with so many different people. A lot of times he wrote the music. A lot of times he wrote just the lyrics. He wrote Stardust, and he wrote The Nearness of You, and he wrote so many great songs. This is probably a song you don't know, because that's what I specialize in, obscure songs. one he wrote back in the 40s, Words and Music. And this is it's very old-fashioned. I mean, you'll hear it and you'll think it's definitely of its time. It might seem a little un-PC now, but you just have to remember the time it came from. And for me, it's a cautionary tale. It's a story about a musician who got in trouble in a foreign country. So let that be a lesson to all of you musicians, or anyone for that matter. You don't want to get in trouble in a foreign country. This is what happened to him. This is called the Hong Kong Blues. Right? Gong. Mallet. Hit me with the mallet real quick. Yeah. It's a story of a very unfortunate Memphis man who got arrested down at old Hong Kong. He got 20 years privilege taken away from him when he kicked old Buddha's gong. And now he's playing the piano just to raise the price of a ticket to the land of the free. He says his home's in Frisco where they ship the rice, but it's really in Tennessee. That's why he say, I need somebody to love me. I need somebody to carry me back to San Francisco and bury my body there. I need somebody to lend me a $50 bill, and then I'll leave Hong Kong far behind me for happiness once again. Won't somebody believe I got a yen to see that bay again? But when I try to leave, sweet opium won't let me fly away. I need somebody to love me. I need somebody to carry me back to San Francisco and bury my body there. Again, but when I try to leave, sweet opium won't let me fly away. I need somebody to love me. I need somebody to carry me back to San Francisco. Bury my body there. Bury my body there. Bury my body there. Oh, bury my body there. Bury my body there. Thank you. Thank you very much. So are there any dog lovers here? Anybody have dogs? How can you bear to leave them? That was the hardest part about saying goodbye to New York, was saying goodbye to those two dogs. Oh, I love them so much. I'm very lucky. I live in New York, and I live right across from Central Park. So I get to, it's our backyard. I get to walk them out there 3 times a day. And so you can imagine I see a lot. When you have a dog, or a couple of dogs like I have, it's very much an icebreaker. You know, you can pass people, if you don't have a dog, they won't give you the time of day. But if they have a dog, or you have a dog, or you both have a dog, it's like the dogs introduce themselves, and then it's like you look up, like, hi, and you become, I mean, I've seen people, the same person, in the park with the same dog, we know each other well, and we've passed on the street, and it's like they don't even see me, because the dog's not there. Anyway, one day I was walking the dog, well, actually, I'm very observant, and, you know, as I said, it's a great way to meet people, and I saw this guy who was walking his dog, and I could tell he had eyes for this girl who was in the park, and she had a little dog with her. And I saw them both many times together, and he didn't quite know how to approach her, but the guy was kind of funny looking. She was gorgeous. Her dog was gorgeous. The guy's dog was kind of funny looking like he was. And I thought, are they ever going to get together? Is anything ever going to happen? And then one day, the dogs kind of made the introduction, and it was the perfect opportunity for the guy to make his move. And this is the story of that. 1, 2, 3. He said, "Pardon me, but if I may, I would like to speak to you. Maybe you have noticed too, our dogs have learned to care. You can see it in their eyes, you could hear it in their sighs. Winchell mentioned it today." This wasn't recent when this happened. "They are very much that way. My dog loves your dog. Your dog loves my dog. If our doggies love each other, why can't we? My dog's a he dog. Your dog's a she dog. I wish you loved me the way that he loves she. Don't they look sweet every time they meet beneath their favorite tree? My big Airedale wags his little tail to tell your terrier he's crazy.